Hello reefers, so today I'm going to do a review about the LifeRock from Caribsea. So I bought this box. It costs 110 plus tax Canadian. The reason why I bought this is because I want to put some rock in this aquarium, and I didn't want to use black epoxy because it may not be good for this nano reef challenge. So I'm gonna open it. This is the base rock. It's not like the arc and this kind of stuff. It should be like just a basic kind of sound. So let's open it. So this is what they look like. So this is 20 pounds of LifeRock from Caribsea, and this is what you get. Is like the base rock. It's the most usual shape that we buy. So to give you like a perspective, a 20 pounds box from this type of rock, it costs 110 plus tax Canadian. And if you buy like the base rock like that, like the Aragonite Marco rock, like that, it costs about for 20 pounds, it costs 80 bucks. So you have 110 bucks, 80 bucks for that. So it's a little bit more expensive, of course, because they spray with I don't know what kind of paint they use. I don't know if like it's epoxy or something else, but they did honestly like a really good job to match the color of what we see under the water once it canalizes the rock. So it's kind of close honestly to, so as you can see, there's like some couple pieces that broke, something like that. So you might have in the box, depending on the shipping, broken piece like that, but I'm not really worried about that. They will over time it will cover with algae and bacteria and stuff like that. So what I know about those rock, it's mined in somewhere in Florida. I don't remember exactly where in Florida they mined that, but it's basically like an old fossil, like a dinosaur. I don't remember exactly what they are made of, but it's like from organisms from a very long time ago. It's basically this type of rock. It's like 97% of calcium carbonate, which is super important for the reef tank and reef aquarium like that. It's made of, it also contains like a lot of trace elements like the strontium, the barium, the magnesium, and some other type of rock elements. So on those rock, there is some bacteria, there are spore. So once you put that rock underwater, they will feel it and it will detect, and they will just awaken from this sleeping mode. And I don't know exactly how long they can last on the rock, but I think it can be like 1 year or something like that. I'm not 100% sure for that, but they don't last forever, so you have to use it or they will just die. And honestly, it's like not a big deal because a lot of people like you start sometime with just that. And one of my aquarium, I actually start with that, and I'm gonna show you how it looked from the start to the finish. As you can see, it's pretty close to what you see in the aquarium. It's not perfect, but honestly, I think they did a good job to match a little bit. And keep in mind that eventually the algae, the coralline and stuff like that, they will grow on that, and it will look even more natural. So from the get-go, right away, I think it will look really nice. Of course, like what I'm going to do, like before putting this into my aquarium, I'm gonna rinse it because there is a lot of like dust and rock everywhere. So just a quick rinse, very quick rinse, not to remove the bacteria, because this rock is like infused a little bit everywhere with this dormant bacteria. So I'm gonna just be careful to not wash all of them. And by the way, for those bacteria, if you wonder, it's basically the same stuff as when you buy the sand. You have like the AragAlive, where is it? I think it's supposed to be like the same type of the bacteria, but this one is like it's in spore and it's like in dormant period, so it just needs some water to awaken. So this is like the base rock. They sell other type of like a more arch and more kind of shape of rock. So and the reason why I bought this instead of using like the rock that I already have is because I'm using black sand in this aquarium. So of course, if I was using a white rock like that, it will stand out really too much compared to the corals. So I'm gonna put that instead into the aquarium so it look a little bit nice. So I'm gonna destroy this rock piece by piece, and I'm gonna just re-glue until I have the shape that I want. And they put the rock into a nice soft textile that I think will absorb the humidity and it's soft. It might happen that during the shipping you might have like a broken piece. It can happen, honestly. Just re-glue them, pretty basic. Just with like a super glue or epoxy, or there's so many different ways to glue them. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna ask Caribsea what kind of paint they use on top of it. I'm very curious. I don't know what kind of material it is. Like, is it like epoxy or I don't know. And I'm gonna just put that in the comments so we can see what it's made of for the paint. And that's pretty much it, honestly. I just wanted to make a quick review. And if you like this video, of course, give me a like, and thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.